It's Monday and Amelia Rose is at school, which is a bit of a bum. Pain is considerably today, hence like all the makeup. My makeup is a mask for me. It's like my number one sort of, I don't want to say defense because that's not the right word, but I feel like I can feel really rubbish with pain or fatigue or, you know, some whatever, and just sort of sitting and taking the time to do my makeup, it always gives me a little bit of a lift. And it's a bit of a barrier as well because you look well, so when people see you, instead of it being sort of, how are you, you get, oh, you look really well, and it's just a different type of conversation. There are obviously people in my life who I do get very intimate with and I'm very personal with, and they sort of know what's really going on inside. But when you're just, you know, walking down the road or something, you don't really want to go into like the last month of your medical record with them. So we're going to the garden centre, which was one of my absolute favourite things to do. Tony's coming, obviously. Can't go anywhere without Tony. I'm going to go in my wheelchair. And I'm going to have a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. I love my garden. Obviously, there's not much in the way of gardening that I can do at the moment because I'm not very mobile, but I'm trying my very, very best. And I can still sit. I've got a perching stool. I've got raised bed. I can sit and do some gardening in the raised bed, which is lovely. You don't have to be super physical to garden. You can sit at the kitchen table even and just put some plants up, or like I do, sit on a stool outside. It's fabulous, and it's just so nice to be outside. It's really refreshing. Right, see you later. Bye. Look at the fishies. Wow. Oh, beautiful orchids. I can never keep an orchid alive. I just kill them off. I don't mean to. I try looking after them. Whee! Oh, look at the little fairy thing down there. That's gorgeous. It's so much more open, isn't it?
We have to cover this part of the roof and take down a lot of the stuff that was on the sides.
Wow. Okay. Where are the trees? I'd like an elderflower tree if they have them. And I've got to look at the vegetable plants. The trees used to be along there. Look at this lavender plant. It's amazing. And I'm very excited about it. It's an amazing pond right in the middle of the garden centre. And here, I don't know if you can see the fish. They're massive. Oh. There's a huge white one oh look, it's over there. Wow, look at this bad boy. He is the king of the pond. He's like, yo, don't mess with me. Fish. I don't know what it would be classed as. I love the roses. I honestly don't know what it... Well, let's go and have a look. We can but look, can't we? I love the rose trees. Oh my goodness. Hello, we are back from the garden centre. I had a really wonderful time. But by the end, I was just finished. I was so done. I was like, oh... Because some of it's really like bumpy and gravelly. It's not all smooth. And of course, oh my goodness, when you sort of go over the bumps. You feel every single one when you're in a wheelchair. So yeah, not feeling so great at the moment, but I'm having a rest. I had a really wonderful time. It's such a beautiful day today. It was so peaceful, sat by the pond. It was really lovely. I got some veggie plants I'm really pleased about. It's so important to teach children, I think, how to grow food. I really do. It doesn't have to be masses and masses and masses, but it's so important for children to understand, like, the concept of, I think, like, growth and renewal and new life and nurturing, you know? Amelia Rose has gardened with me since she was in a sling, you know. I used to wear her on my front, and then I used to wear her on my back when she got really big. Yeah, she would come gardening with me. So it's I'm excited to show her what we got. I bought the most beautiful rose plant. Really, really gorgeous. I have a rose in the garden called Remember Me. It's a Remember Me rose, and I bought that because I had a miscarriage a couple of years ago, and at the time we didn't really tell many people, and we didn't talk about it together. We were both just so sort of upset and devastated that we didn't really talk about it. But I said to Tony, you know, Amelia, we bought a rose when Amelia was born. So for me, getting the other rose was what we would have done if the pregnancy had been successful, and if we'd had, you know, a beautiful baby at the end of it. And to see that come into bloom, oh my goodness. I was in the kitchen, and I looked up, and the rose was like fully in bloom, and I just cried. But it wasn't just sad, if that makes sense. It was everything, you know. So I bought a rose today called Love Never Dies, which again, to me, it's for the family that I thought we'd have. You know, I really I wanted to have lots of children. When I was a little girl, in my heart, the only thing that I wanted to, you know, be, you know, you always get asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? And my answer in my heart was always a mum. I just want to be a mum. I didn't, you know. And I didn't expect at all to encounter the sort of fertility stuff that we have. So my rose is very, very special to me. Very, very important. I will do a sort of video one day to talk about why we just, you know, have the one child, and our sort of trial and tribulations on our road to trying to become parents for a second time. Obviously this is before I sort of went downhill. But no, so I bought another rose. I'm really pleased about that. I'm actually going to put that one out the front because I thought I really like the idea of sort of honouring that dream and that honouring that sort of, I don't know what to call it beyond a dream. You know, like the vision of what we thought we would have and all those little sort of lives that we thought that we would have. And I just quite like the idea of sort of honouring that before we come in. It's not a sad thing, but it's just a reflective thing, you know? I think it's important to signify things that are important to you. So there we are. I'm going to have a rest. Amelia's going to be home any moment. Tony's just gone to pick her up from school. I am cream crackered, so I am going to have a little rest for a while, and then, with Tony's help, cook some tea. Okay. Mwah! Hello, just a very quick end to the day. I did record like a 5-minute sort of little chat, and the sound didn't get picked up, so oh gosh, it is 9 minutes past 2 in the morning. I can't sleep because I'm in too much pain, so I've just been doing a bit of deep breathing and meditation and prayer, and catching up with people on YouTube and stuff like that. Just everything that sort of makes me calm, chills me out. It's difficult. It's tough. It's a tough one, but I think the extra physical that I'm pushing myself to at the moment, like the last sort of 2 days, has really helped me mentally. But obviously this is the fallout. So we'll see. Anyway, God bless you and yours. I hope you sleep much better than I do. Bye.